and Sergeant at Arms, Mr. Bill Harrington.
You know, Bob Nutter, I can understand why you're not in broadcasting. Don't laugh, Sandy. I'm Bill Harrington, the marketing director, and we're extremely proud to be involved in this 95th Bell's Beer Bayview Mackinac race. And it started, I always like to tell this story because it started 10 years ago. This is the 10th year, and it's hard to believe that it's been that long. And it all started about when Bayview was trying to figure out a way to just create more awareness for the race, even though it did get a lot of publicity, just to add another element. So Jim Ryan and I came down here. Jim's a VP at Detroit Sports Media. And we sat through a meeting and walked out of here, and I've done 20 Mackinacs. I did the 1985 race, which was the roughest race I've ever been in, and we finished third that year, but that was rough. So we left Bayview and just trying to think, what can we do? What can we do? So about 2 weeks later, my creative time is either driving in the car with loud rock and roll music or a hot shower. And so I literally in the shower, I said, I got it. All the boats are handicapped and we can have a race within a race. And I'll get the teams involved. So that the first team I called was the Detroit Pistons with Kevin Grigg. And Karen Davidson was selling the team at that time, so I didn't know whether, they were scaling back a little bit and didn't know whether they were going to participate. And I told Kevin what the concept was. He said, absolutely, we're in. And then everything else fell into place. Talked to the Lions, the Tigers, and the Red Wings. And it all came about, and everybody said that they're going to do it. So the first year after we drew the boats, we had to call the skippers, and I'll never forget, it was wonderful. So we called Ray Adams, and Ray has a boat, Epic, and I called him up and said, Ray, my name is Bill Harrington, I'm with Detroit Sports Media, and we have this thing called Protein Challenge, and you guys are representing the Detroit Tigers. And Ray stopped in silence, and he says, who are you? What's this all about? And I explained it to him again, and then I called Dave Irish and went through the same thing. And once the shirts and the hats and the flags showed up at their houses, they realized that this is the real deal. And there was some skepticism down here, and that year Ray and Winnie went on to represent the Detroit Tigers, and they won the race. And that was a great beginning. That was the start of it, and this is our 10th year. Last year, the Red Wings won. They had Vate, Pendragon finished second with the Pistons, Scout with the Lions, and Sunshine, the Tigers boat, retired. They had, I think that's a technical term for they dropped out because of mechanical problems. Sort of falls in line with the way the Tigers are doing today. So the Red Wings overall have 3 victories. The Lions have 3. The Pistons have 2, and the Tigers have 1. And Ray and Winnie, they still hanging on to that first Tiger victory, and we're hoping to get another one for them. 10-year, one of the things we try to do is every year you try to do something a little special. And 10-year anniversary, so this year we do have something special. So Sandy, come up here, stand right there. Don't open your mouth. And Lauren, bring out the special gifts here. One of the companies we work with is called Extreme Metals. Well, they bring them all out. Oh, here we go. Extreme Metals, and they put together, some really unique custom metallic products, and they created these special beverage holders, which is certainly appropriate for Bayview Yacht Club. And with the refurbishing going on down here, we thought that these would be a nice addition out against the break wall with the chairs and sitting there, and Rick, Rick Mahorny likes to sit up by the water, and it'd be great for him to be able to put his cocktail. Here comes Sandy, okay, trying it out. Perfect. Okay. So we wanted to present these special things on the 10-year anniversary of the Protein Challenge to Sandy and enjoy them, and we look forward to a continuing relationship. Okay, we're going to put these over to the side here.
Those are going to have to be chained down.
They probably will. You know, they'll be at someone's backyard. I can predict that. So Craig Stanky, where's Craig? Stand up, Extreme Metals, and his wife Brenda. They do this work. You know, I can see some custom Bayview ones down here, so I think it'd be a pretty special addition to Bayview Yacht Club. 10th year, the Pistons, the Tigers, the Red Wings, the Lions, and now here's Pistons PA announcer, John Mason.
Right. Well, you all know this is a cut above. It's your official welcome to Bayview Yacht Club. Time now to raise the sails, set high on the rails. And if you haven't already, you all need to try some Bell's Brew. It's the 95th Bayview Mackinac race. Give a round of applause. And with that said, it's the Detroit Sports Media's Protein Challenge. First up, he is the color analyst for the Detroit Lions, 18-year NFL veteran, Super Bowl winner,